Hi, my name's Sarah Arrow, and in today's video I'm going to share with you the 5 mistakes to avoid in making your 5-minute videos. Over the last 7-8 days I've made a series of 5-minute videos surrounding content marketing and blogging, and I've learned a huge amount, and that's what I'm going to share with you in this 5-minute video today. My first tip is get the sound right. People can put up with a lot of things, crappy visuals, no story as such, and all kinds of mishmash while you're practicing getting your video right. What they will not tolerate is bad sound. So if you're filming outside and you've got the traffic behind you, or you're filming in a noisy area, or your husband's going out and slamming the front door, you need to just move around, and perhaps if you're outside, stand in front of the hedge so some of that sound is absorbed. Get the sound right. It's time well spent, because like I say, people will put up with the bad images and even the shaky camera a la Blair Witch, but what they won't like is sound that they can't hear with correctly. So get your sound right. My second tip is around the stories and things that I was sharing on my 5-minute videos. One of my 5-minute videos is actually 11 minutes. The stories are just too long. So when you write down your script and your storyboard, or whatever you wish to call it, you've got to shorten it and condense it, because your 5-minute videos will be like mine and turn into 11 minutes. And I'm not saying for 1 minute any part of that information wasn't valuable, because it was. I should have broken it up into 2 videos or even 3 videos, or each section a video in its own right, so I could give more information and go into more depth. So when you're doing your videos, check that your stories are not too long, and if need be, make them into 2, 3, 4, or however many videos so you get them right. Now, when I started, I thought, you know what, TV have got it all sussed. I'll just copy what they do on TV for recording my own videos. And you know what? That sucks. It totally sucks, because what works on TV doesn't work on YouTube. And that means you've got to do a little bit of research about your channel that you're distributing your content on before you actually start recording it. And the reason for that is, like I say, what works on TV doesn't work on YouTube or any of the other video distribution channels. So know where your audience are and what they expect, and they don't expect to sit there passively watching your videos. YouTube is very interactive with Google Plus and other social networks, so you're kind of inviting engagement, which is not something you do so much on a TV show. Now, this is a big one, like the first one regarding sound. If you are recording your face to video directly, you will need a tripod. There are no 2 ways about it. Balancing it on books does not work. Stacking it up on several cartons does not work. Having someone else hold the camera and film you doesn't work. You need a tripod, end of. You need something incredibly steady, and you need something that isn't going to get in the way. And basically you need a tripod. You can find one on Amazon, and they start around the $5 mark, and you can spend a huge amount of money getting the right thing. But you know what? You need one. And if you're not going to know whether your video marketing is working and you don't want to invest a lot while starting out, get yourself a $5 one, and it will make a very big difference to the quality of content of your video. And I really can't stress enough, you know, I'm a caffeine addict, and I've sat there videoing a client who was talking, and I just had a Diet Coke, and I was shaking all over the place, so we had to can the video and extract the audio and do it as an MP3. Don't be in that position. Get a tripod. No matter how steady-handed you think you are, you're not. And especially if you've just had a can of Diet Coke before you started recording. I'm still grovelling for that incident 3 years later. And finally, know your content. Research it beforehand, and research it and research it and research it. And when you finish researching, go to the next step, which is rehearsing. And the reason for that is It can be very nice to do videos ad hoc and just go with the flow like I do. The truth of the matter is, if you don't know your content in that deep enough depth, you're going to hesitate and you're going to come across as unknowledgeable and unprofessional, and that's not a good thing, she says, as she says, and for the 17th time in 5 minutes. When you know your content, you can speak easier, so practice and rehearse and research. Now, my final thing is, if you're ready to create quality content but you need guidance on what to create, who to create it for, and how to get it done in a timely fashion, then book onto my webinar. The link is in the description, and I look forward to seeing you then. Take care now.